Hello once again, everyone. You made it to the dark skin tutorial. Yay! As with the other videos, there are links in the video description below and at the end of the video to the light and the medium skin tutorials. And as with the other videos, I am repeating myself many times, but whatever. Leave me a comment if there's anything that I say that it's unclear, and feel free to request other tutorials, other skin tones you'd like to see me do tutorials on. If you use the techniques that I've shown in this tutorial and you'd like to show me what you've done, you can tag me at MissKerrieJ on Instagram, and I will definitely give it a like if I do see it. So, and all the supplies that I use and all the colors I use are listed in the video description down below as well. And same with all the other videos that I've done. I try my best to make sure I'm listing all the colors I use and all that stuff for you guys. So, and I have them written down. They're all in my bad handwriting right here. So this will be the dark skin tutorial. So I guess we will get started with that right now. So it's the dark. And the colors I will be using will be the Copic Colorless Blender, 0 again, E47, E49, E57, E04, and E17. And all the numbers that I've written down, I forgot to mention, are the order of the colors that I am using. So, yeah. And I will lay them down again for you guys, and I'm going to hit this cup that's sitting on my desk next to me, which is cool too. So this is E47, E49, holy moly. I wrote these down in the wrong order. Oops. Okay, ignore me. I'm so sorry, you guys. These are flipped. E57 is here, and E49 is over here. My bad. So this, I'm going to put these in proper order, understand how that happened. This is E. E57. So sorry, guys. And then E49 is already down. Then E04. And then E17, which will be my blusher color. The E04 in this case is not necessarily necessary. I just liked the way it looked when I put it down, so you could technically color this skin tone with only 3 colors if you wanted to, because the E17 is the blusher that I'm using for this one, so you don't necessarily need that either. I just thought that I liked the way that it looked, so I figured I would include it. Alright, so I'm going to start out with what I have been doing the entire time, which is taking my lightest color, which is E47, which is not a light color at all. So the coloring this type of skin tone is a bit different, and I got a lot of comments saying that they really struggle coloring this skin tone. So I'm going to try and explain it the best I can, but basically what I do is I do the same thing that I did with the other 2 skin tones. I will start by knowing where my lighting is and stuff, and then I will lay down my lightest color and leave where I want the highlights to be white. And then once I lay down the other colors, I will bring this light color back in and go over all of them again, which this is not... Oh no, this is my lightest color. I'm so confused. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and start. So I will start with laying E47 down, which is dark. So, but it's supposed to be dark. So here we go. So I'll just lay it down where I want to begin adding shading to the skin. This color is a lot darker than I remember it being when I tested this out earlier. Hopefully I'm not doing this in the wrong order. Either way, I'm sure it will work out fine. And I apologize if my voice is a little bit cracky today. I've been talking a lot because I've been filming a lot of videos today, so more content for you guys, yay! Just go down. And remember to color quickly with light strokes so that you have that sort of flicked end, because it's easier to blend out than just coloring very slowly. You want to color quickly when you're using Copics. because it makes them blend together better. I think I've said that like 10 times, but it's very important. Alright, so that is my lightest skin tone, or lightest shade for the skin tone. And then I'm going to bring in my second one, which is E57, and I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing. I'll go over it, or go over the color that I already laid down. And I will pull it into the white area a teeny bit, because this color is a little bit lighter than my initial color, but it's more of a caramel color than a brown. And I liked the way that it looked with the darker browns, so I decided to use it. Squeaky markers are squeaky. And I will still keep this white area pretty much white, and I'll bring just a teeny bit of this caramel color in, or outside of where I'm actually coloring. I don't know if I'm explaining this well or not. If I'm not, I'm sorry. Alright, so this is E49, which is my darkest color, and it's dark, so be warned. It almost looks black, but I will just go in and just start laying it down where I want my shadows to be. And this color goes on almost black, but it does dry to like a chocolatey, like a dark chocolate brown. Ooh, just knocked my camera over. Alright, so what I will do now is I will take a bit of the EO4 and I'll just kind of, it's sort of like a semi-blusher, and I'll just bring it into some of the lighter areas, like on the tip of the nose, and on the cheeks, and around the eyes, and just wherever I feel like to add a bit of pink so that it doesn't look too cool. Because you guys know that I'm a warmer tone kind of person. And there goes my squeaky chair again. Sorry, guys. Alright. So instead of adding, wherever my blusher went, the E17, I'm going to bring my first color back in, which is the E47, and I'm going to go over all the white space that I left. And while I'm doing this, I will be blending out any line, like harsh lines that I see or whatever while I'm coloring. Oop. Move markers. So as you can see, when you color the white in last, it does leave just a teeny bit of, I guess, a highlight. I'm not a big fan of white highlight on skin, so that's why I never use white highlight on skin. If you wanted to take a lighter color than this E47, you could do that and add more highlight, I guess. That's really a judgment call on your part, though, again, as the artist, you can do whatever you want. And then I will take my E17, which is my blusher, and then I'll just put it where I've been putting the blusher on the other two, which is around the eyes, under the nose, under the lips, and so on. I did a terrible job staying in the lines this time. So bad. And yeah. And if you see anything that you don't like, you can always come in with your other color. So I'm going to bring E57 in and blend some of this stuff out on top that I'm not liking. Or maybe I'll make it worse, which is good too. Maybe I'll take E47 and try and blend that out. With the darker tones, it's a bit more difficult to blend out. So you could theoretically bring in another color, but I don't really mind it too much. So I think I'm just going to leave it as is. Alright, so that is the darker skin tone. So that is the light and the medium and the dark. On all three together, if it'll zoom out. Woo! Okie dokie, so that is everything for the dark skin tutorial. As with the other two videos, there will be links in the video description at the end of the video for the light and the medium skin tutorials. It's very confusing, all of this. As well as links to other videos that I've done. If you like these types of videos and you want to see more, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. And you can always tag me at MissKerrieJ on Instagram if you would like to show me what you've done using the techniques that I've shown. And that is it. I will see you guys shortly for the next video. Bye!